Hello guys, good morning. How's everyone today? I hope you're having a great start to your Saturday. We are here on the Simple Life 1 Revival server hosted by the Simpletons. This is a server you guys can play on if you're interested. All you have to be is a patron to one of the Simpletons, or my Twitch subscribers also get access. So if you wanted to chip in, it's $5 a month to support me, and you'll gain access to this server and you'll get to play on it. Now, there are a lot of people on this server. Even right now, check it out. You get to play with a whole bunch of people. There is a patron city and there's a simple city starting to be developed. You don't have to stay in the city. It's just nice that you can like see people and hang out with people. I don't think there's Amos is online. He's over there. We're gonna check out everything going on in Simple City, so that you guys can see what we're working on and the things that have been developed. As you can see here, I know it's nighttime. I haven't slept, and it doesn't look like anyone else is sleeping either. This is our place. This is our place right here, guys. It's a bunch of cobble. I realize this. But there is a reason for my madness, and you will find out soon enough. But this is the first floor of our Pink Lady Victorian house. It's a painted lady, Victorian style. So it's going to be very ornate and decorative. Hopefully a lot of chisel and bits. Depending on how long we play on the server, I'm planning on doing some chisel and bits detail work on the inside as well. So this is the first floor ground, the floor plan. This is a tower right here, and these two are just bay windows that jut out. But this is a tower. Excuse me, sorry. So yeah, we've got that started. Let me hop down and I will show you. I've even mapped out rooms. They're probably not the way the rooms are in the actual house, but this is the entrance. So we're gonna have a bit of a porch, small little porch jutting out here, and this is gonna be like the entryway. I haven't decided. This is gonna be like a mud room. Usually those are kind of separated from the rest of it, so you sit down, take off your dirty wet clothes or whatever if you're out in the rain, and you change into your nicer home shoes, and then you got a bunch of rooms off to the side. Porch, veranda, yep, you're right. And so we've got a different set of rooms, and some of them are connected, some of them are not, so I thought I'd make it interesting to get around. Not everything, there's no actual central hallway. Hallways weren't a super popular thing. It's more of a modern convenience to have hallways. Most older homes, and I don't know if this one is one of them, but I went with just what I had learned. I don't know if this particular style has it, but most homes just had rooms opening up onto rooms, opening up onto rooms. So that's what I did with this one. That's what I wanted to do. There's going to be a side entrance here. And this is access to the basement where I have been digging and clearing out the basement area. I'm getting started with some immersive engineering here. So we have the coke oven and the blast furnace. And I've just been, clearing out space as I need it. I left this open because there's a bunch of marble down there I still want to pick up for the floor. I figured the marble worked pretty well as a the concrete floor that you often had. I mean, I could do immersive, but it's kind of brown, grayish brown, muddy. I wanted something white. So we're here, and this is what I've got so far. Now, the madness. Why is it all cobble, Winry, when you were going to be doing a pink house? And this will be pink. But for anyone who has used chisel and bits, anyone who has tried to collect relatively rare materials will know this would be a lot of materials if I converted all of this to the pink concrete that we're using. So what we're going to do is use chisel and bits and panel the walls in, panel it. So the interior will still be cobblestone, and I won't be using nearly as much of my pink and white materials that I haven't gathered yet, but we'll be able to just lay it over. We'll just superimpose it. What that also means is on the inside it won't be pink. The inside won't be pink. I'll be able to use chisel and bits and paint the walls and texture the walls any way I want on the inside, still conserving materials because the interior of the block will be cobblestone. So there you go. That is my madness. And that is often the way that I do chisel and bits when I'm planning a build like this. When it's something like this, it'll be some cheap block in the inside, and then I'll just cover all of the sides with whatever I want, and it's a lot cheaper in materials. So where's all my stuff, you might be wondering? It is not out here anymore. I actually dug in. I'm picking up all of that. Alright, have some eggs. I actually dug in under here where I've been doing my mining. So I just hid it under here. It will end up going into the house at some point. So I just made a bit of an organized setup here. I was going to automate this furnace, so there's nothing in there yet. But I was going to have, you know, hopper go in and down and all that stuff. But I just didn't. So let's see. What else have I done? I haven't done a whole lot of mining. I haven't processed anything that I really needed. The bulk of what I've been doing is getting the house floor plan set up and the getting started on immersive engineering. There was a reason for that, and now I don't remember what it was. So yeah, we get started on immersive engineering. The cloches from immersive engineering do not work with primordial seeds currently. I do not know if they will in the future. 99 Blocks is going to look into that and see if it's possible to add it to the config. So these are going to need their own farms. Now, if you remember correctly, I'm going to use primordial crops in order to get my resources that I need. I could go mining, and that is still a possibility, but I would like for certain things to use the primordial crops, just kind of make it easy on us. But let's run around Simple City here. Let's show you what's been going on. There has been a lot of development. So I don't know how many YouTube videos you've watched of people getting started in Simple City here, but this is 99 Blocks. This is his glorious house. I don't think he's been on since his first episode, and if he has, he hasn't posted a new episode yet. But this is where his place is located. He's over here next to Yo Mama's Nuggets, and Nuggets has been busy. Nuggets is planning to do a painted lady style Victorian house. I don't know if painted lady, but he's got a Victorian style house picked out. So that is what he's doing. It's one that I saw in the Google images too, and vetoed because of these angled stairs. I just didn't like them. But he's been busy. I'm not going to go inside, but you can see there he's been busy. I believe he streams a heck of a lot more than I do, or longer. So yeah, that's his place. And let's head over here. I'm sure you saw near my area there was quite a development coming up. And what's over here is Taylor HD Gaming. He's another simpleton. I have yet to actually talk to him or anything, so that'll be new. But he has got some paths going, and it looks like a layout for a pretty large base. I don't know what he's got planned here, but this is looking amazing. And if you can see in the distance, I think somebody has a lot of time on their hands. Over here is Amos Thar. Amos has been busy building a castle. You can see we've got a castle. And it's an amazingly large castle, huge castle. So he's been busy. He's over there right now. You can say hi. But check it out. He's been doing some chisel and bits himself, getting things all detailed. Yep. Looking good, looking fancy. Fantastic. Oh, look at all the crops he's got going on. I have not been busy with any of this. And he can fly, so check it out. That's awesome. Got some Steve's carts in here. I love Steve's carts. Oh, it's good to know Steve's carts works with the primordial crops. I might do that. We'll see. So yeah, that's his base. Check it out. He's been busy. You can catch him doing all sorts of stuff as well. So there we go. Who else do we have? I'm not sure who else we have in the area that's actually started anything. I do know Arova is taking over a part of the mountainous area over here. I don't think she's started anything yet. She's got some issues with her wrists or hands that are causing some pain, and so she's actually playing a relatively unique game. She's going to attempt to play this game without any mining, without using a whole bunch of the left and right mouse buttons. She has decided that she's going to try to barter, trade, sell her services for the things she needs to do what she wants to do on here. So that ought to be interesting. We might get into that. That is probably the last arrow I've got. No, I've got two. But yeah. Alright, so over here, today I want to see where we can progress with getting to our primordial crops going. Want to get those going, and why that? There we go. Yay! Sorry about that. So, Amos has joined. Woo! Okay. So we've got our palette. We need concrete. All the concrete. And if you've taken a look at the pictures online of the pink lady, it is done in siding. So it needs to be a bit of a texture. So I have that to consider. I don't really need that many eggs in here. Let's take those out and actually see if we can get some more chickens. So for that, I'd like to make dye seeds for the pink, because I don't want to have to collect skeletons and red, or I don't want to have to constantly bone meal pink, you know, the Botania flowers. I want to get dye. So in order to do that, we have a bit of progress we need to do as far as crops with the primordial crops. Dye seeds here. They're in a tier 4? No, tier 2. Okay, good. They're tier 2, but I need Crucio. And Crucio is the 3rd tier, and all we've got are a couple of Minicio. So, yeah. We have quite a bit of Minicio to gather, which means we need some way to automate harvesting this, perhaps. It is set so if you right-click harvest, you won't get excess seeds, but if you break them, you have a chance of getting extra seeds. And it's a pretty decent chance. So see, we broke 4, now I have 6. So we're going to do that for a while to increase, but I need to find a farm area to set up a decent-sized farm. Get rid of that. That looked wonky. And also for concrete. What else do we need for concrete? We need gravel and sand. Sand. We can go collect a whole bunch of sand, or we can make sand. We can go find a bunch of gravel. We can crush a whole bunch of gravel with the immersive engineering, or we can make gravel. All of these things say, make it. Just make it. So we have a bunch of primordial essences that we're going to need to make. Hello! So nice to see you, Cody Wolfie. Hello. Okay, so my thought was, since there's not going to be a whole lot of room out here for farms, Concrete does not want slag. I'm talking about vanilla concrete, Fluffy Cloud. So you make the concrete powder, which if you make the pink concrete powder here, it's gravel, sand, and then your dye. It's the powder. And then I need to take the powder and put it in water. So yeah. Yep. So that's what we're gonna be doing. We need a farm. We need to set up a farm area, and I'm actually considering maybe doing that in the mining age. What's the mining age like in this pack? Is it cave or is it flat surface? I suppose we should find out. Let's see what we have to make the materials. Aroma core. What is that? Sticky ore. Alrighty. So we need to make this. That's not a problem. Do I have any stone? I do. I don't have very many sticks. And do I have cobble? I do. Pretzel says it's playing something, but you can't hear it. Well, how dare it? It's got it. It's decently loud. Making it any louder will mean you can't. Can't hear me if I turn it up too loud. Oh, my game is actually really quiet. I turned it down because I was doing stuff. That's possible. Is that any? That'll have to test to see if that's any better. But I have that turned down quite a bit. Okay, so do that. Flint. Do I have flint? Well, I have flint. I have a stone pick. I didn't have to make a second stone pick. Well. Well, it's set up to be. Let's try that. See if you can help with that. It's not like I'm doing a whole bunch. There's not a whole lot of sound when you are doing crafting. Alright, and then we need 10 of these, right? Why does that keep doing that? That's frustrating. Go! There we go. Where should we put this? Let's put this in our basement. Apparently we have a quest updated. Yeah, I have the sounds pretty darn quiet, don't I? No, that's all accurate though for what I normally do. Alright, where do we want this? That'll work just fine. Alright, let's check it out. I know you said what it was, Cat, but we're gonna go in here anyway. And I spawned in a cave. What? Alright, it's not that bad. flat surfaces up quite a bit. That would explain that. Way up there. We could set our farms in here. It's always day, so nah. We would have to figure out how to reserve the chunk. We'll see. I'm at Y64, cat. That's where I put this. But it spawned in at like Y42 there. So I'm at sea level. Sea level. Okay, guys. We're gonna have to get this farm going. And I think I have a cobalt mattock. I made it unbreaking or unbreakable. I was working on that with my pickaxe. It needs a couple more reinforced in order to do that. I don't know how many levels it levels up. Woo, I got more hearts. So I suppose we'll have to see on that. Okay, we need food. Let's get some food going. I have another egg. Yay. Let's see. I need that pot. Give me the pot. I have some apples. I can make some apple juice. We're gonna do some more of this veggie stuff. Lots of apples. I have a decent amount of mutton, and that is simply because a wolf got into my pen and killed all of them. So, yay. Alright. Bucket of water we have. I came down here for just the food. You know, I could just put a giant farm out here till we figure out where to put it ultimately. Just make a big old farm here. Let's bring this up. Get rid of you. And we'll put it here. Alright, so if we started here, 1, 2, 3, 4, right there will be the water. Actually, I could do the optimized. Start it here, and I will. You dig. All the way till the end on all 4 sides. This is gonna give us a huge farm. I think it was one more, isn't it? No, okay. And then this way. Alright. And then this way. Okay, and then what you do is go around at this level. Oh, I'm trying to remember from my vanilla Minecraft days. Which, is anyone else excited that vanilla is updating on the 18th? Vanilla 1.13, the aquatic update, comes out to the Java edition on the 18th. Get rid of this ugly tree. So yay there. I think it's that. And that'll expand the farm a bit. But I thought we did some in the middle too. You'd rather play modded? Yeah, well, some people feel that way, sure. I actually really enjoy vanilla and will be playing some vanilla. I'm hoping that Breakfast Craft updates their vanilla server soon, so definitely going to be playing that. We're going to put Minicio in this spot, but if you think about it, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Oh, must have been a creeper explosion here. Let's fill it in. I don't remember how far out this goes. So clearly we'll need more space. That one I think is too far. But, you know, it'll go back to being regular dirt here, and I'll know how far that goes. Trying to figure out, I thought there was maybe an additional bit out in here in this area somewhere for this design, but we're not going to fight over it too much. Let's grab our Minicio that we have here. And get it started in this quadrant. sorry guys, I accidentally hit mute. One of these tier 3 essences. So I'm guessing... Are these, let's see, primordial. I hit mute, not hit you, silly gizmo. Look at all the seeds we can make. Okay. Let's make all the seeds. No, we just need to make the ones that we need. It'd be nice to make the nature ones, the elemental ones. So we have Minicio, air seeds. Air seeds require Crucio. Tier 2, we can do it. So I need to make some glass for the bottles. However, I have no sand. Oh, wait. Let's get that in there. And make more Accio. It needs Crucio. That would be all of our essence right now. Did I not plant this earth seed? I mean, that would be the true since I have it on me. Let's plant it. There we go. All right. So, air. The bottles go there. Air seed. All right, so we have Minicio, air, earth. We're working towards fire. Water seeds. We need more Minicio essence to do that. Cody Wolfie, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Alright, there's that. Woo! We're doing good, folks. Let's see if there are any more spots here that get hydrated. I can't remember. They probably do if I remembered the exact layout of this giant farm. Yeah. I think there was some water that would come out this way a bit to push more hydratable spots out here. So, yeah. We need Minicio. We need to get started on the building here soon. That will require us to just go collect a few resources. Let's get this gravel that is sitting in this area here. There we go. We're gonna light this up because I have a feeling it's going to be an issue. So we have a decent amount of gravel to get started. Let's go get some sand. And then we need to grab, we'll grab these. If you didn't know, this is something in the Minecraft code. If you see a poppy on a grass block, there will always spawn a poppy in that grass block. So if you were to bone meal the area, it will either be grass or a poppy. It will never be another kind of flower. The flowers are coded per block. So, like if you were in a flower forest and you saw two pink tulips next to each other, they would always have those two pink tulips next to each other. So, there's that to think about in case you guys didn't know the Minecraft code. Give me that flower. There we go. For vanilla flower farms, it works amazingly well. We're just gonna, we'll use my cheap stone shovel here. Let's collect a stack of sand. I don't know if I want to do... Sure. There we go. I have 6 modifiers. I could make it unbreakable and then change out the pieces. Edward just said he's on his way home. He's been away for a couple of days, so yay, I get to see him in a few hours. What do I need the sand for? To make concrete. Ice bee, I'm making concrete. Alright, so you know what? I believe Cat left everyone. Yep. We're gonna use some of the skeleton essence. Alright. Go in here to make bones. There's 8 of those to make 16. You know, to calculate that, I should see which is cheaper. I don't have any dye essence right now, but for the future, that would be something fascinating to learn. We're just going to do bones, and then turn the bones into bone meal. And then we need to turn these into red. Now we have some pink. And we'll get these put away. All right. Let's make that concrete. Concrete. We need to split the batches in 2 because we need some pink and we need some white to do what we're going to do. So let's make sure not to use up all of our gravel and sand. Alright, so we'll do a stack of that. And a stack of this. There we go. Sariana, hello, nice to see you. Alright, so we have the start of what we need for the house. Where do I want to put these? Let's put that in there. And we will need to go and turn this into concrete. Let's put that in there. Where did the Minicio? Put that in there. I do not have a farm or anything. We're just going to go over to the water and start. I wonder if you can put it next to the water. Yeah! Oh, well, that's awesome. Uh-huh. Okay, so that I go a little too fast for. Good to know. My pick goes a little too fast for that. I have to like get my stone pick out and line the area if I wanted to do this any faster. Does this stuff drop? No. Okay. Good to know. I totally wish modded Minecraft had a machine to do this, so you could just drop it in. I actually requested it on the FTV Reddit, and people like laughed. They're like, well, this is a really easy process to make it. And I'm just like, this takes time. Why can't I just put it in a concrete mixer, which is what I called it. You put in the dye, you put in all your parts, and it becomes the colored concrete that you want instead of concrete powder. That's really what I wanted. And I don't believe anyone has done anything to do that. The vanilla way is not always the best way. Clearly, when someone asks for a mod that helps for building and design, a lot of people don't jump on it. If it was something to improve technology, powder should drop like in the very... I agree. I think that concrete powder should fall like sand, so you can place it and just stand here and it falls as you need it. Alright, so we have that. Now we need bit bag, iron chisel. Is this empty? Yep. Okay, so this is going to be our pink and white bits. Let's place out that many. I don't need quite as many white at this point. The bag comes in any color you want it to be in. And we'll set this to, I know, same material. Oh, vanilla concrete powder does fall like sand, but the chisel version doesn't. Oh. Good to know. Gee, that didn't fill up very far. I wonder. Let's just do more of this, because we're going to need more pink than anything else at the moment. Alright, so we have the plain, and then I want to do a variation, a design. So let's find out, which one was it over here? That the slanted was a decent texture. Like I mentioned, the house that I'm kind of going off of for all the design work and everything used wood siding, the thin siding. I don't really want to do an exact copy of the house. I mean, I don't even think the proportions I have here are quite right. Simple Life 1 does have quests. They're really basic quests, so yeah. Nisi wants to know, use a thermal thermal expansion is not in this pack. But that's good to know. You can use the fluid transposer to do that. You can turn concrete powder into blocks using that. Thank you guys. Yeah, we don't have thermal expansion in this pack. This pack is a reiteration of 99 Blocks' first pack that he just used for his very first playthrough when he was playing with just some friends. So yeah. See, this I could totally do siding. Let's bring up a picture of the house I was looking at earlier. and it's almost all siding. Those are not siding. That's not siding. Okay, so let's use some layers, and then let's also do some of the zag. Or was it slanted? It's probably slanted. Alright, so let's get some of those made. See, that's totally siding. The one problem I have with it is this. There's a line right here. It's not listed. It shouldn't be listed on Twitch at all right now. The Simple Life 1 does not exist on Twitch. So it's currently in testing and development, and we're all testing it. There are quests. I have the keybind changed. I don't think it's this. Yeah. I changed the keybind and I don't remember what it is. Icepy, thank you for the follow. Alright, see, quest book. There's a quest book. There's, like I said, they're simple quests, and I'm not, 100% following them around. Oh yeah, the revival, yeah, this is not on Twitch. This one's currently not yet on Twitch. It will be in August. So we have some quests. So can I replace that's not the same color. I need to keybind these. I just haven't. Do we just put up with that? I mean, it's not bad, but I wish that it looked more like siding. We'd have to change these two and these two to be that color, which I don't think is what I have. Oh, yes. Well, almost. Might be close enough. Which means I'd have to create a pattern. And then I'd still have this, which I would want. I don't get this color. We don't have flat color blocks, so I wouldn't be able to get that color. Nope, I don't like it. Let's keybind that, because otherwise that's going to drive me nuts. Chisel and bits. Undo. Undo. So if we just do... Yeah. There we go. So what do we do? I'm not happy with that. I think we went through this when we were trying to decide the block palette, and that's why I decided not to do these. But these work really nicely. So let's do these. All right. They don't say which one they are. It's like lean in.